Welcome to the Christian Constitutional Conservative, and today we are going to look at Trump taunts U.S. women's soccer team over World Cup exit. And I mean, these, especially the Megan Rapinoe lady, or if that's what her name is, I may be butchering the pronunciation there, but I mean, they kneel for the national anthem of the United States. No other country kneels for their national anthem except for the United States and maybe England. When they played the Swiss, they stood up, they stand proudful of the country they represent, or the Swedes or anybody else, but not America. Not America. So who they represent when they play, I have no idea. But let's go ahead and see what MSNBC has to say about it. I have never seen this guy before. If you are an MSNBC watcher, you'll probably know who he is. I don't know him. This will be a short video, 2 minutes and 16 seconds, so let's get into it.
A heartbreaking and agonizing loss by the U.S. women's soccer team has become culture war fodder for the ex-president. On Sunday, the dreams of a third consecutive World Cup championship were shattered when the women's team lost to Sweden in penalty kicks, the deciding shot crossing the goal line by just a millimeter, literally. How did Donald Trump react to the team's World Cup exit? He celebrated their loss. On Truth Social, Trump blamed their loss on wokeness and took a shot at team captain Megan Rapinoe for missing her penalty, saying, "Nice shot, Megan." Rapinoe and the team have been targets of right-wing media for years.
It's funny because somebody said that. It was funny. They said that, isn't it funny that Megan Rapinoe missed, or Rapinoe, whatever, missed her kick to the right of the goal. A right-wing miss. There you go.
For taking the knee to protest.
Look at this. This is the other thing that bothered me. She's smiling about missing it. So there's been conspiracy theories, and I'm not saying that I'm going to buy into it, but the conspiracy theory is that she lost on purpose. So I don't know. Maybe not.
For racial justice and saying that they would not visit the White House if they won the World Cup in 2019, which they did. We're back with Tim. Tim, it is hard to imagine a more tasteless response to a group of women who both on the field and off the field represent what is best about America.
No, they don't. Because they kneel to the national anthem, which shows their disrespect for America. Megan Rapinoe is the embodiment of disrespect for America. Because when she takes a kneel, she's disrespecting the flag that our nation stands for. She's the embarrassment, not Donald Trump, not the people who have seen her kneel to the U.S. flag. She's the disrespectful one. She doesn't represent America or the best of America. Hopefully she retires and somebody who actually represents America and loves America will be out there.
Yeah, it is a gross response, and it's also, from the people who pretend to care about women's sports. Anytime the trans athletes issues come up, but then actively root against our America's women's athletes, make fun of the WNBA, and the whole thing is a farce.
Well, everybody makes fun of the WNBA and women's soccer. Nobody watches women's soccer or the WNBA. No one. Not even women watch it. That's why they hardly rake in money, because nobody watches, nobody goes to buy tickets.
The interesting political thing for me on this, though, is this supposed America First movement. I think this presents an opportunity, really, for Democrats to actually be the patriotic party in a campaign.
You want to be a patriot? Kneeling to the American flag is not patriotism. So Democrats who support these people who kneel to the American flag, how is that patriotic? What is patriotic about kneeling to the American flag during the national anthem? What is patriotic about that?
Against Donald Trump. I mean, he claims to be America First. They claim to be for America, but they seem to hate everything about America.
Oh, no. What we hate is people who kneel and disrespect the flag of the United States of America. The people who kneel disrespecting the national anthem. How can you call those kind of people America First? And every baseball game, they stand up and they salute the American flag by standing. Same in football. And that was the problem with football a few years ago. People kneeling to the national flag. Listen, if you have beef with the government and everything, fine, express it. Give your opinion about it in front of the cameras if you want, but don't disrespect your country while you do it, because you live in the best country in the world. You haven't moved to Uganda. You haven't moved to China. You haven't even moved to Japan or North Korea. You haven't even moved to Europe or Sweden, which these Democrats are always saying, oh yeah, Sweden is the best and the greatest. Listen, the Swedes at least stand for their national anthem. We have a whole bunch of people that don't. The Swedish women are more patriotic than the American women's team. And so that's why America First people will never root for people who disrespect the American flag. Take that to the bank, Mr. Blue Shirt, dude.
They don't like the U.S. women's national soccer team. They don't like Bud Light. They don't like Disney. They don't like Silicon Valley. They don't like Hollywood. I mean, they don't. What do they like about America, right?
What do we like about America? How about we like everything like from 10 years back to the past? How about that? How about that's what we like about America? That's what we like about America. Hollywood? Okay, go back 10 years and then go to the past. That's what we like about Hollywood. Disney. 10 years ago, Disney was okay. And go to the past. Great. A lot of stuff that America is producing right now is junk, boring, and an insult to our country.
Right? I mean, these are the fundamental, among the things that make the country great. And so hopefully, as gross as this is, it can be the kind of thing that can be used as a political opportunity to continue to further push him to the edge.
Kneeling to the American flag is not patriotic, numbskull. Are you blind? Do these CNN people actually see? Do they see? Do they actually think? Or is that why all these people work on CNN, because they couldn't get a job anywhere else? This is who we are. Listen, a lot of these people and commentators, if you look into their history and who their connections are, you'll find that a lot of them are friends with people in the U.S. government and the current administration, the current Biden administration, or used to be involved with people, or are still involved with people in the previous Obama administration. You will see it through and through, and the same with Fox News. So these people are biased and they support the current regime. And these women were not patriotic. These women never represented America from the time that they kneeled during the national anthem. They never represented America. They don't represent what's the best about America. They represent the worst about America. They represent a bunch of white, privileged, liberal women. And white, privileged, liberal women are the scourge of our country. I'll leave it right there. We'll see you in the next one.